now Ippo's inner monster was revealed for the first time. One Punch KO. This is by Vito NG. We'll see if they give the subscribe and like button. I love Ippo. I've watched most of this show. If you love boxing, this is the perfect boxing anime. Now, I don't know if the anime's still going, to be honest with you. I'll have to look that up and check that out. But I do know that I've seen everything that the anime has to offer up until this point. I am a huge Ippo fan. I think I'm a big boxing fan in general, so I've seen like Megalobox and Ippo, but like Ippo's like the great example of just love for the sport, understanding of the sport. It breaks down everything about boxing, all the moves, and why it's necessary. The passion behind the sport is what kept me in this show. Even if you're not a boxing fan, you'll see so much passion and so much fun with this show and this manga that dude, it's amazing. But I want to see what this guy has to say. I want to see what the monster is revealed. I'm so excited about this.
Able to see Ippo's dark side, the monster consciousness. After relentless trash talk from his upcoming opponent, Kojima Hisato, a former lightweight national ranked boxer, Ippo was more mad than he had ever been before. It led to something Ippo has never done to anyone in his boxing career, letting his anger get the better of him.
Dude, and the thing that's funny is Ippo is such like a happy guy. He's like, that's what's crazy. Like, and if you don't know anything about Ippo is like a very happy and like, let's do it. He's a very shonen-esque character. So to see him like get like angry like this is, oh yeah.
Now we roll back to where it all started. Ippo unexpectedly meets Kojima at Korakuen Hall, and it heats up from here. Kojima stares down Ippo, rocking a mug, and Ippo is shy as always. He refuses to shake hands with Ippo and asks him if he's going to go.
Dude, I love that Ippo is his first move is like, "Hey, buddy," and then like put her there, and this guy's like, "Pound sand up your dick, you little pussy."
All out in their fight. Ippo obviously says yes, and this prompts Kojima to proclaim that he's already won, and he should place a reservation for the belt under his name. Ippo is puzzled at this response, and sweat drips from his face. He even hooed Itagaki. This man is taking shots at everybody. Kojima takes his trash talk one step further, calling Ippo tiny.
Oh, dude, you don't mess with my short king Ippo, dude. This dude knows how to break through your defenses. I don't care if you could be out there like Slender Man, and Ippo will fucking piece you up, my boy.
Kojima keeps provoking Ippo over and over, but he won't budge. But this comment gets him furious. Kojima starts calling all of Ippo's previous opponents hacks. He's nothing like those jokes.
Well, and here's the thing too, is Ippo has so much fucking respect for, like, and this is what's great about, like, somebody who's, like, an actual... So if you have somebody that's like actually a love or a fan of like a sport or something, what's cool is having respect for your opponent, like understanding the work that it took for them to get there. And that's something that Ippo really like highlights in every episode, is even when the person's like kind of sucks, they show the work that it took for them to get there, and he respects that even though he has to take them down because he's the fucking champ. He's the giggity schmoodle punching guy. But this guy's a cum sucker.
They are terrible boxers who kept repeating the same mistake. Ippo cannot believe what he's saying. Why would you say something like that?
This may be...
well, especially when like Ippo, every opponent has to like learn. Well, obviously every time you do any combat sport, you have to learn like what their go-to move is, what makes them special, and how to combat that issue. How are you going to approach that situation when you get in it? And Ippo does it perfectly every time because he learns. He painstakingly learns. He was never the best at boxing, but he's learning to be the best because he has a hunger to, and he's like a piece of clay that can slowly be molded in the right direction.
Ippo's realization kicks in. The disbelief is sinking into his brain. He thought this was going to be a friendly conversation, but everything he believed was shattered before his very eyes. Ippo stares down Kojima with utmost disappointment, and the insults to his opponents set him off. Kojima continues insulting the champ. He says that Ippo isn't a hard puncher, Ippo only has 4 round 1 knockouts, and only relies on his endurance. Ippo has only one thing to say. I guess I'll just see you in the ring. Kojima leaves and reminds Ippo.
Bro's gonna break his fucking dick off, dude. He's gonna, well, okay, that's hitting below the belt, but he's gonna punch him so hard in the face that his dick's gonna explode off of his body. It's gonna be and it's gonna plow off, dude.
To bring everything he has got. What is this guy on? He's provoking everyone Ippo has come across.
Dude hits him so hard he instantly gets diarrhea on, and there's just like a big poop stain underneath him as he's laying on the map. That would be funny.
Ippo looks back with the most disappointed look we've ever seen so far in the series. That's what happens.
He's like, wait till we get in the ring, you cuck.
When he insults
You look like iDubbbz. I'm gonna treat you like iDubbbz. You're gonna lose this fight like you lose every fight.
his opponents. The next day awaits us. Ippo reads Kojima's interview, and he says Ippo intentionally avoids strong Japanese fighters to raise his world ranking because he knows how precarious his situation is. He's full of holes. Ippo thinks back on all of his past opponents and how Kojima relentlessly insulted them. He cannot stand the magnitude of
What's up, Nate One Games? What's up, beautiful, beautiful boy?
Kojima's comments. Ippo finally musters up his anger and claims that Kojima has said enough. We cut back to Kojima studying Ippo's tapes, and he is now sure that he has solved Ippo's patterns.
Which Ippo changes his fighting style like every single fight. The dude, like I said, is though he punches hard. I think I kind of underplayed it as he wasn't that good a puncher. He's a hard puncher, but the thing about Ippo is he learns to adapt to every situation. He is that piece of clay, dude. He's like that mold of a porn star's vagina that's just perfect for the situation that you're in. See, I got an entire closet full of fleshlights, all written down from like Scarlet Scandal? Is that a porn star? Yes, I think that's a porn star. To Riley Reid. I know Riley Reid. Everybody knows Riley Reid. So, and I just got them all listed. They got them all listed on the wall, right? On the wall, it's a giant shrine, and every so often, I got to switch it up.
This man may have what it takes to beat Ippo. We flash forward to the weigh-in, and Kojima looks like skin and bones. The weight control must have been brutal since he's a natural lightweight, so that is about 2 weight classes down. He's so hungry and thirsty that he may pass out. Ippo has trained all this time, and for this match, he built a body with more emphasis on power than ever before. As Ippo is getting interviewed, Kojima decides to provoke Ippo and reveal what his weakness is. Since it's a fundamental flaw, it's something Ippo can't change a lot.
Bro literally dropped weight classes like by starving himself just so he could punch the short ass Ippo in the face. Like, what a dick bag, dude. What a dick bag.
A second. Kojima, with a last-ditch effort to get under his skin, he asks, who taught you how to box? Since it's the way you fight, they are the ones to blame. Whoever trained Ippo is at fault for his weakness. It cuts to a full page of Ippo looking like he's going to beat his ass.
Ippo's like, I'm gonna punch the diarrhea out of you, my boy.
Then and there. Ippo balls up his fist, and Kojima continues. His punches are so powerful that they reach 1,900 kilos of force. Ippo cracks his fingers and is ready to explode. He balls up his fist one more time, and when asked about his punching power, he says, well, after the match, you can ask him about it. Kojima's trainer thinks he finally made...
Dude's punching the diarrhea out of him, boys. We're gonna have, like, no corn, all liquid.
Ippo mad, and he's happier than ever about it. Ippo will finally give this match more than he ever has before. He left the weigh-in, and we see Ippo clenching his fists, angrier than we've seen in a long time. How will the match go? The next day is here and now, and the Kamogawa gang are here to help prepare Ippo and Takamura for their next match. Takamura heard what happened in the weigh-in yesterday and asks if he's fine. Ippo states he will be okay, and that this won't take long, with the most carnivorous smile we have ever seen. This is going to be an Ippo that we have never seen.
Dude, look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. That's the eyes of a monster, dude. Oh, this is gonna be so good, bro. This is gonna be so good. God, dude, he's gonna punch him so hard he's never gonna be able to come again.
Ring. The hidden monster within the Japanese champion. We take a look at the other side of the ring, Kojima's corner. We finally get a taste of what Ippo's weakness is according to him. Ippo's weakness is also his greatest strength, his fighting pattern, tactics, habits, etc. He only uses the peekaboo and weaves past punches. He never sways or uses a parry to guard himself.
Yeah, dude, he's a bitch, dude. He just zip. That's his whole plan. His whole plan. He thinks Ippo's like a one punch guy. He thinks he's One Punch Man. No. Well, I mean, kind of like One Punch Man has more moves than just one punching, but he thinks that he can just zip and zappy gaga, and then Ippo's not gonna be able to slam the fuck out of him. He thinks that this dude's all one punch and nothing, but Dude's got timing. Dude's gonna get molded, bro.
As he gets close,
He is the perfect pocket pussy.
will duck underneath and then punch. The momentum from rising upwards lets him throw a powerful left hook. That's his weakness. Everyone else lets Ippo dictate the rules of the match and try to win that way, but he's going to stop him from doing so. Kojima claims that Ippo is the world's greatest one-trick pony. Ippo repeats the same strategy over and over again until he wins. He tries to show his seconds what he means, so he requests them to duck inside and rise diagonally. After he throws a punch, he will quickly retract and place the punch directly in front of Ippo as his momentum is at its peak. A direct collision will win him the match. He will endure anything that comes his way. Ippo's supposed gimmick will not work on Kojima. We get an exclusive look at Kojima's true thoughts. In actuality, he doesn't think what he said is a weakness, nor is Ippo a one-trick pony. His pattern is damn fine, a golden style. Everything he has said about Kamigawa and his opponents was a lie. He looks up to all of them, and most of all, to Ippo. He's sorry for making him upset, but he did all this to make sure Ippo fought him with everything he has.
Oh, no, here we go. Typical anime, turning the antagonist into somebody who actually respects. This is a typical Ippo thing. Typical Ippo thing, but dude is just peacocking like a motherfucker right here.
Why did it take
My penis is bigger than yours, Ippo. And he comes home and he just stares at his small penis. He's like, why was I given all this intelligence in life and not a big penis instead?
this much to get him angry? It's time for both boxers to get their gloves on. The match is almost here. Ippo's eyes are full of anger. Ippo will end this once and for all. Kojima arrives with guns blazing, more confident than ever that he will win the match. In the champion's corner, Ippo enters punching his way through the smoke. The god of wind
He got the like and the subscribe, boys. This is a really good breakdown.
has entered the arena. They both enter the ring. Both of them look studly. Kojima stares down Ippo, but Ippo's head is down. They walk back to their corners, and Ippo didn't even listen to what Kamigawa said to him. Is he going in with no plan?
Bro, why would you listen to that bitch? Why would you even listen to that little pussy ass bitch? Oh, you want to talk shit about me and my fam, homie? I'm gonna knock you into diarrhea land.
Both sides are ready to go. The bell rings. Ippo versus Kojima is underway. Ippo turns around and stares down Kojima for the first time of the night. Ippo plants his feet, not moving an inch. This is unusual though. The staring contest continues. The boxers won't approach each other. Ippo finally breaks and is the first to move. His stance is very unusual. This isn't the peekaboo.
Bro's hitting him with the gok 5000 stance. He's like gok. It's like a chicken stance. The chicken. I don't know. I'm just making up shit.
That he normally uses. Is his anger making him forget this is a boxing match? This whole time,
Yeah, dude, fucking Ippo's so good, dude. Ippo's so good. Every fight and every build to every fight. I mean, it's so Ippo kind of breaks down in the same way. It is pretty simple because it's always like train a new fight, learn new opponent, do fight. Oh, I'm a step closer to being the next greatest boxer. It's nothing crazy, but it's so good. If you love sports and shit, I love when a show understands the love of the game, and it's not just using it as a backdrop to tell another story. A lot of sports movies will use it as a backdrop to tell another story, which is fine and that can work. I've seen stuff like there's a movie on Kurt Warner that's really, really good, but it's more of using the sport kind of it's like half of it's a sports movie, half of it's like the telling of his life story. So sports is a little becoming a backdrop. When you look at this, this is all about the love of the game, and almost Ippo's personal life is the backstory. It's just stuff that's happening in the background that you'll touch on every once in a while, but the love of the game is the most important. What like drives the potential inside of a competitive athlete.
building up all of his power into his fist, and is finally ready to pounce. He runs at full speed towards Kojima. A truck is ready to crash into the challenger. The distance is shrinking. The tension is rising. They're within striking range. Both of them could fire at any time. Kojima shifts his center of gravity, preparing to launch the ultimate counter punch. Ippo slips past Kojima's jab and presses inside. This is the Ippo we all know and love. Kojima snaps his arm back and gets it ready for a downward left. This is it.
Yeah. So he's like, I know your move, you little bitch boy. I know your move. And this is where Ippo punches the diarrhea out of him. It's going to be great.
Left is coming down with his full power. The pressure is insane.
Look at those fucking eyes, dude. He knows what's coming. He's like, you think you got me, little cuck boy? You think you got me, you little bitch boy? I'm going to beat the diarrhea out of you. I've already planned it out. They're gonna have to hire like 87 janitors to clean the sewage off the mat. I know what you think you know.
Even for Kojima, but he won't let that stop him. He won't back down. The counter continues its fated path. Both fighters are launching their one-shot blow. Who will land first? Kojima lands first. His counter lands. Is this it for Ippo? Kojima is following through with
Nope. Ippo already knows, dude.
the counter. Is he going to get knocked out? Ippo is stunned and is sent flying. His mouthpiece falls off.
Oh shit, dude. Maybe he wasn't ready for the dodge, dude. He fucking got poo-poo McCooed.
And looks like he's unconscious. As Ippo is falling to the mat, he seems to remember something Takamura said to him. All the opponents Ippo has faced thus far start rushing to his mind, and most importantly, Coach Kamogawa. Even then, the abyss awaits him, but he won't let it drown him. Ippo climbs his way out and keeps himself conscious. All these people will not.
Dude, the anime like shows some stuff like this, but like this is so much grittier feeling than the anime is.
Disrespected. He has recovered, and Kojima cannot believe it. His feet are planted to the mat, ready to give him
I do see why people say the mangas are so much better than the animes, but like it's just like so much simpler for me to like edit videos and watch the anime. It's a problem. It's a problem. I have the first 2 mega volumes of Berserk that I still haven't gotten through.
Strength to destroy Kojima. The strength in his fist hasn't wavered and is on track to blow Kojima's head off. Bracing for impact is all he can do, so he grits his teeth as Ippo moves his fist forward. 100% of Ippo's power connects, and it was so strong that Kojima flipped over completely.
Bro murdered him. The diarrhea is shooting out of his ass right now. You just you think oh, you're right, no diarrhea shooting out, King Jiffy. Well, you're gay and I don't like you.
How much power was in that punch? Kojima lands on his head. He looks like he's out cold. The ref calls the match. Kojima is out just like that. 1 round KO. A KO Kojima didn't even see coming. Ippo wins.
Oh, dude, so good. So good. Dude, every episode of Ippo, every fucking fight in Ippo is awesome. I love Ippo. It's so good. It's one of my favorite like sports animes. I honestly kind of knew where this was going. I knew everything that was gonna happen a little bit, but it's just reliving it. This is the thing that I love about people who break down manga and stuff, is even if you've seen the anime or even if you already know what's gonna happen, it's just fun to see people break shit down. I mean, that's kind of like the fun of like even what I'm doing here is it's just like experiencing all this, that like creative juices on top of each other, bro. I mean, I love this. This is why I love YouTube. This is why I love the internet. It's just like the ability to like take and just keep stacking on top of each other and like like growing and adapting. And I don't know. I love the social aspects of this platform, and I love like the ecosphere we're living in. And like on top of that, I love Ippo. So if you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe and comment, do all that stuff. I mean, I don't know if I'll do more Ippo in the future. It's something that I've watched the whole anime. I love Ippo. I just haven't talked about him on my channel, and getting the moment to actually be able to like gush on anime that I love, and it's not something I'm exposed to on the channel. Because a lot of time I go in these blind with no information on the character, and just being able to go through something that I know and that I love is so great. It's so great to like be hit with something that I already have like a huge passion for. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much, and again, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.